What's up, Aquarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting June 2nd, 2025. Aquarius, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. The subscribers are slowly but surely creeping in. But I'll take anything that I get. We're trying to still reach that goal of 500. So YouTube could allow me to provide more things for you. Anyway, the deck I am using will be listed in the description box, not reading any reversals intentionally. Okay, we just want to cleanse the energies here from doing Capricorn's impressive reading, and we shall begin with your messages. All right, what's coming up with, what's coming up here for my word bearers this week? My Aquarians. My Aquarians. Potential energy for Aquarius. What's surrounding Aquarius this week? All right, let's cut the deck here, Aquarius, and begin your messages for the week and see what we come up with. First card in energy, we got the Knight of Jazz. Jazz in this deck here is the Wands. So you got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands, a court card. Usually I read that it could be a friend, family member, romantic partner. It's usually coming in to assist you. They come in very, very fast to assist you. Assist you if you need any help this week, Aquarius. But also to the presence of the Knight of Wands in your spread could also indicate of a new relationship that could form very rapidly. And that could be romantic, platonic, as well as business. It is a court card, so things are heating up, building up, intensifying, becoming more passionate. It is a court card, so, she can express herself in a sexual manner, and it's usually very positive. All right, so following the Knight of Jazz, now we have the Devil. Now, I don't know if you guys always seem to get the Devil. I swear, we do, because I'm Aquarius rising. Excuse me. All right, so whenever the Devil is here, it's usually, because it is a major arcana, it's some energy here that definitely is going to play out for us, Aquarius. And that's, we're repeating something. We're doing something that is not either good for us or healthy for us in the long term. That could be our own personal bad habits. You know what they are. I don't have to sit here and spit them out. I know what I'm dealing with, but you also know what you're dealing with. The devil comes in and strong arms us, casts that energy out there to make us repeat things that we are, struggling to either, eradicate or get rid of, or it could be, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol. It could be anything related to, the addictions. When I talk about, I still have trouble understanding sexual addiction. Maybe that's just me, but I guess it does exist. Uh, okay, so I guess it'd be that, that's all you constantly think about and constantly want. That would be the addiction. Unrequited love. What else can I think about? If it's not dealing with toxic relationships, it could be your community that is toxic, could be your work environment that's toxic, but something needs to be addressed. Usually when the devil shows up, Aquarius, in your spread, we need to have talks about something that we're continuously doing, influenced by the devil in its energy. So we want to break the bonds and the chains that's restricting us, holding us back. This could be obsessing over something or someone, right? In the past, I, always talked about FWBs that would still stand, friends with benefits. Two people get together mutually and have great sex, and then they part and go their separate ways. Some people are good with that. Some people don't care. And, I'm not here to judge nobody, to each their own. But in my own personal opinion, that is not a healthy relationship in the long term, because it really does prevent you from forming healthy long-term relationships, if that's what you want. But anyway, there's something, Aquarius, again, that we need to address. Maybe if it's not your addictions, like I said before, it could be the addictions of the people that you are, um, surrounding yourself with, and that could be family members, friends, definitely romantic partners, and it could be involving their drinking, their smoking, their gambling, or whatever. Something that we continuously keep repeating over and over again. That's not good for us in the long term. Up next, now we have the Seven of Blues. Blues in this deck here is the Cups. Seven of Cups. There may be multiple things that come to us this week that we have to pick and choose, and because it follows the Devil here, this is the love and relationship card aspect. Yeah, somebody could be feeling like they're addicted to, uh, a person or a relationship, or it could be that unrequited stuff that I had referred to. Yeah, that's it. And so, most importantly, though, with Seven of Cups is paying attention to your intuition, making sure that you are um, correctly. If there's many options that present themselves to you, that you're correctly choosing what's going to be best for you in the long term. Yeah, but I feel that directly following this Devil here. Now that could be um, involvement with many people, or it could be what the hell was I going to say? It could be, yeah, I just stick with these. It could be the sexual addiction, unrequited love. It could be, oh, okay, maybe somebody's, uh, what's the word? Polyamorous. That would be this here, this combination here. Okay. But outside of that, Aquarius, you still are receiving or could be receiving some sort of love, dedication, and devotion for those people that you are closest to, family members, friends, romantic partner, whenever the Seven of Cups is in your spread. Up next, now we have the Knight of Roots. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles could be that job offer. This is one of my financial independent cards. Either you are and you're striving to be. This still could be a job offer, contract offer, could be a pay raise, could be bonus money. Good, reliable, dependable individuals, good money handlers as well. All right. Up next, now we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Roots. This is, again, for any Aquarius that I'm reading for, could be a moderate pay raise. This is a card that represents charity, gift giving, right? So you could be presented with a gift, or you could be presenting someone else with a gift. I also read the Six of Pentacles that this too could be an apology that is forthcoming to you from anyone who may have handed you a slight in your recent past. All right, following the Six of Pentacles, now we have the Sun. Okay, so the Sun, major arcana, is in your spread. Usually when the Sun is here, it's something that, invigorates you, feeling energized, feeling definitely happy, feeling successful. It's my health card, so it could be, Aquarians who work in the health industry like I do. I'm a registered nurse. Um, what else can I say? Any testing, it could be doctor's appointments, laboratory tests being performed this week. All is going to be well. Yes, answer to any question that you have for yourself. Feeling childlike, definitely feeling happy. Um, the Sun also too comes into heal. So the healing aspect from the Sun could be emotional, physical, mental. Now that might have a direct connection to the Devil for some of us, right? And then I forgot to mention too that the Devil follows the Knight of Wands in terms of someone possibly obsessing over someone, feeling like they're addicted to someone, whether or not they're in a relationship or not. But anyway, the Sun also too throws in blessings. So this is a very powerful card to receive, the most positive card in the tarot deck. All right, so yeah, traveling wise, let me throw that in there. It could be that you travel to Florida, California. I always get that, or somewhere else that's warm, sunny, and welcoming here with the Sun. Next up is the Queen of Axes. This would be representing you, so don't get yourself involved in any types of gossiping this week, because she's capable of doing that. Underneath that Devil, someone who likes to talk, chit chat, or gossip. Maybe that's part of the addiction that you just, the Aquarius that I'm reading for, that's now I'm not calling you out, the run of the mill, or just someone who likes to talk about other people's lives or events or affairs. Anyway, there's a major decision or action that you're about to undertake. It could be still having to take action against or make a decision about whatever it is that the devil is throwing at you or drawing, you towards, or having you to repeat. Maybe you finally decide to do something about that, take action. That would be the Queen of Swords. Following the Queen of Swords here for you, Aquarius, now we have the Five of Axes. Okay, so the Five of Axes definitely could be that you're feeling like you're pulled in several different, you know, directions in terms of making an action or decision. Could be some conflicting stuff. That could be internal conflict on a personal level, external conflict dealing with other people. I always read the Five of Swords that you have to be careful. It sits underneath the relationship card, the Seven of Cups, not to allow people to enter your mind space and play head games with you, Aquarius. And then also, too, you may own or possess something that someone is definitely envious of. Up next, now we have the Ten of Axes. Ten of Swords represents an ending of some sorts that's coming to a close for you, Aquarius. I started to say Capricorn because they received this too, as well as I think Sagittarius. So anyway, something ending and then something new is coming up. So we also read the Ten of Swords as if it's not you, Aquarius, maybe it's somebody that you know, is planning some sort of future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. Yes, it's going to be painful, but the Ten of Swords always comes through to offer relief and recovery. Underneath that, Knight of Pentacles, whenever the sword shows up here, I always talk about someone could be, think of the swords as cutting away, slicing, right? Someone could be, making a decision here in terms of, well, it could be their finances, could be their work, making a decision, maybe, changing careers, changing jobs. I get that with this energy right now. Maybe that's the ending for someone that I'm reading for, that you make a decision or you already have made a decision to either change something about your finances or change jobs or careers. All right, so following the Ten of Swords here, now we have the Preacher. Preacher here is the Hierophant, Major Arcana. So, wow, okay, powerful. So this week here is the energy of protection for you. So any regards to having to cast out that devil's energy away from you, you have that protection to help. You have the sun also to help you heal emotionally, physically, mentally. So the Preacher here is all about teaching and learning. Again, I always get on the job training, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual epiphanies, synchronistic events. Pay attention to those events or those things that you see, especially the angelic numbers. If you see them repetitively, that is a sign for you to take note and be aware. And maybe, you don't have to know everything or every definition of an angelic number that you're constantly repeating. But most times, most people, um, the one that's always out there or being thrown out there is 1111, 111. So, pay attention to that. And if you have an opportunity, just Google it, just see what the message is. But it's very, very powerful. Usually when 1111 shows up for me or 111, I just take a moment of silence and just pray. They said, it's beneficial. Someone could be getting married here. All right. With the Preacher. Additional messages. Now we got the Tower, not to, be upset or anything like that, because the Tower is already downplayed by the Sun. Now, when the Sun and the Tower are in the same spread, it doesn't matter what position they're in, I always get outages, blackouts, electrical problems. So, you could be experiencing that, or someone else around you could be experiencing power outages, shortages, and that could be anything related to our weather, depending on where you live, or anything else that's going on. This Tower here always is about shock and devastation, and oftentimes But I always caution you guys never to engage yourself in any types of arguments with anyone, because it's not going to turn out to be pretty. But this tower here still represents our weather, earthquakes, anything. I mean, it could be stuff that's happening on the community level, national level. You'll hear about it. Okay, the tower always. Um, we don't know how it's going to express itself, but it always does express itself. Okay, so do I need to throw a clarifier on this tower? Let's see. Why is the tower here? And of course, you got the card of spiritual protection, the preacher, and then also the sun here. The tower could also be what shakes you up, Aquarius, when it comes to that devil's energy. I always regard the tower as the universe having to get us motivated, more or less, shaking us up, get us motivated. All right, so but why is the tower here? Let's see. Okay, so the tower here, three of blues, which is the three of cups. I think it's some sort of disturbance or something that could be going on with someone specifically. Again, these are just general readings. It's not going to apply for every Aquarius that I'm reading for, but there's an indication of some sort of disturbance or breakup with a relationship. Now, when I say breakup, it doesn't mean physical breakup. It could be some sort of um, let's say imbalanced energy, okay, and it could be some sort of or maybe it's the shock and devastation coming to you related to those people that you are involved with, family members, friends, or romantic partners. Could be co-workers, something you may hear about involving. You have to keep in mind that even though this is a happy, joyous, celebratory card, it still represents relationships, love, right? So I feel that there's going to be some sort of um, disturbance or some sort of shakeup involving a situation involving a person you may be involved with. Okay, that's a lot of involvement. But anyway, that's what I see there. Next card up here for you is the Seven of Axes. Okay, Seven of Axes is the Seven of Swords. These are people that you already disconnected your energy from. So it could be friends that you distance yourself from, family members that you distance yourself from, cut your energies off from people that you were linked with romantically. Now, just because the Seven of Swords is here doesn't mean that they're physically around you, but there's the potential of that energy redrawing itself back to you. So making sure that you are using your best judgment, your intuition. You got the Seven of Blues here to help you with that, to discern, to know that these people, if they resurface back into your life, Aquarius, they're just going to create more chaos and conflicting energies for you. If it is not that what you experience, then it could be material things that happen to show up or resurface that you thought you lost, forgot about. Seven of Swords. Up next, now we have the Ace of Jazz. This is the Ace of Wands. So again, something fast coming in that may put a smile on your face. Usually, the Ace of Wands is you being the initiator of starting something, be the beginning stages of something passionate for you. Now, that could be a new relationship. That could be the start of a new job. That could be start of a new creative pursuit or hobby. All right. Always an element of surprise. So that would be the Ace of Jazz. Last card I'm going to draw for you is the Ten of Jazz. Ten of Jazz is just the Ten of Wands, one of the busy bees, right? And so some of you might find yourself going through the week being somewhat extremely busy, taking care of things either on a personal level, could be work related, could be anything for your family, your friends, romantic partner. Just having the energy, though, Aquarius, to help you along the way. All right, so this is what I have for us this week. Not too bad. It's just me interpreting these messages here. Always take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.